Hey guys, welcome to Shine with Sarah. We're doing a little wine and shine today, and I'm sipping on some white. I got this bottle from Osprey's Dominion. You like my little wine topper, isn't it so adorable? This is a bottle of Chardonnay. I actually got a Groupon deal for Osprey's Dominion. It's out east on Long Island, and we got 5 flights of wine plus 2 wine glasses. And I think it was like 40 bucks or something, so definitely a really good deal. I'm drinking out of my Osprey's Dominion wine glass. I love Chardonnay. I think it's a staple. Some people love it, some people hate it, but for me, definitely love it. So if you haven't already, pause this video, get yourself a glass of wine, come back and let's have a little chat. I want to talk about being mixed in this 21st century that we live in. So just a disclaimer, I am not saying anything against purebred women. Not that any of us are even purebred anymore anyway. I feel like our world is so mixed that everyone is kind of mixed together, or at least mixed with something. But people that are more pure than I have nothing against you. I love all women. I am a feminist. I am a woman. I would be dumb not to. And women are all wonderful. We're all amazing. We all do amazing things. We can do amazing things with our bodies. We can do amazing things with our mind. Not one of us is better than the other, except for maybe Hillary Clinton. I would bow down to her, queen. But except for her, we're all muggles anyway, so none of us can really even be that special to begin with. But I just wanted to give you guys a little insight into my mixed life. So let me start off by saying I love myself. I love what I look like, I love who I am, I love where I come from, but I haven't always felt that way. Believe it or not, I have had some insecurities with my identity. I've had some issues with who I am and what I look like and where I come from, and it basically took me all of undergrad to get comfortable in the skin I'm in the way I look, and I had to dig really deep and ask myself some really hard questions and try to find the answers to those questions for me to really be happy with who I am. There were a lot of hard conversations that needed to take place, but my girls and guys at Hopkins really helped me to get through it. So as a mixed chick living in New York, I will say that it's not often easy for you to get around answering questions about who you are and where you come from. People's favorite questions, they have 3 favorite questions. What do you do? That's always the most popular one. Where are you from? And what's your race? Why these are most popular, those last 2, I'm not really sure. I think America in general is obsessed with race and with identity. You know, there's this norm that everyone kind of conforms to, and without that in place, people are I think they're unsure of who they are, or maybe the understandings that they have about certain people and these people's beliefs. So I often get asked, what do I do, where I'm from, and what my race is. Now, it's hard to escape those questions in New York. And what's even harder is getting people to believe you when you answer those questions. So I myself, I'm Trini. Yes, that's hard to believe, although I'm not completely sure why. Yes, I'm not black. Yes, I'm not Indian. But what's actually really interesting is that I am black and I am Indian. I'm also Chinese. I'm also white. I'm also a million other things that I probably can't even be sure of. I'm mixed, and it's really interesting for me to experience people getting that answer and having a perplexed look on their face and kind of asking, are you sure? I'm pretty sure. When I go to the mall and there are older Hispanic women that get upset and they frown upon me because I don't speak Spanish fluently. They tell me that I am abandoning my culture. That's crazy to me because they don't even know what my culture is. You know, I don't speak Spanish fluently because I'm not Puerto Rican. You know, when guys try to hit on me and they say things like, hola mami, hola, I'm not Spanish, get out of here. It's such a weird phenomenon. And in New York, where there are so many people of Hispanic descent living here, you know, you have Mexicans, you have Puerto Ricans, you have Dominicans, you have people from Guatemala, you have people from all over South America, and then of course you have the Spanish, the real Spanish. It's just quite difficult to be able to just have people believe who I am when I tell them who I am and where I come from. But you know, I'm still team mixed chicks. You know, everyone is going to be mixed, I feel like, in the future. So it's okay for people to not really understand where I'm from, because in the future, everyone is going to look like me. The next generation of kids are going to look like this, you know. Their hair is going to be curly some days and straight other days. But, like, get you a girl that can do both, you know. It's just really interesting. Race is man-made. We're all humans anyway. It doesn't matter. We have the same skeleton. We have the same parts, you know. The only thing different is our DNA. But I've really come to appreciate who I am. I've really come to appreciate where I come from. I love my culture. I love carnival. I love soca music. I love curry chicken and roti. I also love being American. I love growing up here. I love New York, you know? I love that I can dye my hair blonde, and I love that I can keep it black. I love that I can wear it curly or I can wear it straight. I love that I can get a tan and that I can burn, you know? I am probably the fairest among my family, my cousins on both my mom's side and my dad's side, but I love my complexion. It's just, I think it's really important, no matter who you are, no matter if you're mixed, if you're biracial, if you're just one race, you don't even know the race that you are. It's really important that you learn to love who you are and how you look. And if there's something that you want to do to your hair or that you want to do to your face that other people say you shouldn't do because that's not who you are, forget them. I mean, do whatever makes you feel better about yourself. Do what makes you feel happy. Just before you make any changes to yourself, you have to really love who you are, and you have to love how you came to be. For me, it was a really big part of growing up. I feel so much more secure in who I am and so much more secure in what I want. You know, it's easier for me now to say, I would like to do this or I would like to do that, because I know where I come from. I know my values. I know the values of my family. I know the values of my history, of my culture, and that's really important to me. So for now, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue being me. I'm going to continue drinking my Chardonnay, and so should you. If there are any topics that you'd like me to discuss on the next Wine and Shine, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a great big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Wine and Shine on Shine with Sarah. Cheers!